tank car, tank wagon, is a type of railroad car or rolling stock designed to transport liquid and gaseous commodities. History Timeline The following major events occurred in the years noted. 1865 flit cars with banded wooden planks or decking mounted on top are employed for the first time to transport crude oil from the fields of Pennsylvania during the Pennsylvanian Oil Rush. 1869, wrought iron tanks, with an approximate capacity of 3,500 US gal per car, replace wooden tanks. 1888, tank car manufacturers sell units directly to the oil companies, with capacities ranging from 6,000 to 10,000 US gal. 1903, tank car companies develop construction safety standards. More than 10,000 tank cars are in operation. 1915, a classification system is developed by the tank car industry to ensure the correct match of car type to product being shipped. Some 50,000 tank cars are in use. 1920, welding replaces riveting in tank car construction, enhancing the safety of cars. 1930, 140,000 tank cars transport some 103 commodities. 1940s, virtually every tank car is engaged in oil transport in support of the war effort. 1950, pipelines and tank trucks begin to compete for liquid transport business. 1963, the Union Tank Car Company introduces the whale belly tank car. Usage North America Many variants exist due to the wide variety of liquids and gases transported. Tank cars can be pressurized or non-pressurized, insulated or non-insulated, and designed for single or multiple commodities. Non-pressurized cars have various fittings on the top and may have fittings on the bottom. Some of the top fittings are covered by a protective housing. Pressurized cars have a pressure plate, with all fittings, and a cylindrical protective housing at the top. Loading and unloading are done through the protective housing. Tank cars are specialized pieces of equipment. As an example, the interior of the car may be lined with a material, such as glass, or other specialized coatings to isolate the tank contents from the tank shell. Care is taken to ensure that tank contents are compatible with tank construction. As a result of this specialization, tank cars have generally been one-way cars. Other cars, like boxcars, can easily be reloaded with other goods for the return trip. Combinations of the two types were attempted, such as boxcars with fluid tanks slung beneath the floors. While the car could certainly carry a load in both directions, the limited tank size made this unsuccessful. A large percentage of tank cars are owned by companies serviced by railroads instead of the railroads themselves. This can be verified by examining the reporting marks on the cars. These marks invariably end in X, meaning that the owner is not a common carrier. Within the rail industry, tank cars are grouped by their type and not by the cargo carried. Food service tank cars may be lined with stainless steel, glass, or plastic. Tank cars carrying dangerous goods are generally made of different types of steel, depending on the intended cargo and operating pressure. They may also be lined with rubber or coated with specialized coatings for tank protection or product purity purpose. The tank heads are also stronger to prevent ruptures during accidents. The whale belly type is giving way to higher capacity, yet standard width, AAR Plate C, cars. All tank cars undergo periodic inspection for damage and corrosion. Pressure relief valves are inspected at every loading. Pressurized cars are pressure tested regularly to ensure the integrity of the tank. All tank cars operating throughout North America today feature double-shelf AAR Type F couplers that are designed to prevent disengaging in event of an accident or derailment. This reduces the chance of couplers puncturing adjacent tank cars. However, if cars are prevented from disengaging in a derailment, the torsional forces of a derailing car can be transferred to other cars, resulting in the derailment of the adjacent cars. Insulated cars are used when the contents must be kept at a certain temperature. For example, the line tank car depicted below carries liquefied argon. Cars designed for multiple commodities are constructed of two or more tanks. Each compartment must have separate fittings. The lower capacity and added complexity of multi-compartment cars means that they make up a small percentage of the tank car inventory. Outside North America equals. Outside of North America, tank cars are also known as tank wagons or tanker wagons. In the United Kingdom, tank wagons were traditionally four-wheel vehicles. Some long-wheelbase four-wheelers are still in use, but bogie vehicles are now used as well. British tank wagons. Specialized applications. DOT 111 equals. The DOT 111 tank car, which are designed to carry liquids, such as denatured fuel ethanol, is built to a U.S. standard. The design has been criticized on safety grounds. The train in the LACMA copyright Gantic derailment of 2013 was made up of 72 of these cars. DOT 112 equals. DOT 112 tank cars are used in North America to carry pressurized gases. DOT 114 equals. DOT 114 tank cars are used in North America to carry pressurized gases. Milk cars equals. A milk car is a specialized type of tank car designed to carry raw milk between farms, creameries, and processing plants. Milk is now commonly chilled, before loading, and transported in a glass-lined tank car. Such tank cars are often placarded as food service use only. Liquid hydrogen tank car equals. Tank cars of this type are designed to carry cryogenic liquid hydrogen. North American cars are classified as DOT 113, AAR204W, and AAR204XT. Pickle Cars equals. A pickle car was a specialized type of tank car designed to carry pickles. This car consisted of several wooden or metal vats and was often roofed. Pickles which are preserved in salt brine were loaded through hatches in the roof. Tank containers equals. A tank container, also known as ISO tank, is a specialized type of container designed to carry bulk liquids, such as chemicals, liquid hydrogen, gases and food-grade products. Both hazardous and non-hazardous products can be shipped in tank containers. A standard tank container is 20 feet long, 8 feet high and 8 feet wide. The tank, which is made from stainless steel, is held within a box-shaped frame with the same shape as an intermodal container. This allows it to be carried on multiple modes of transport, such as truck, rail and ship. Torpedo cars equals. A torpedo car or bottle car is a type of railroad car used in steel mills to haul molten pig iron from the blast furnace to begin the process of primary steel making. The thermally insulated vessel is mounted on trunnions, and designed to endure extremely high temperatures, as well as keeping the metal in a molten state over extended periods of time. The vessel can be pivoted along its longitudinal axis to empty the pig iron into a furnace or crucible. The name is derived from the vessel's resemblance to a torpedo. Vinegar cars equals. A vinegar car is a specialized type of tank car designed to transport vinegar. The largest such car built was built by Morrison Railway Supply Corporation in 1968. The car's underframe included all of modern facets of freight car design, including roller-bearing trucks and cushioning devices built by Freightmaster, while the tank that rode on it, made of Douglas fir, had a capacity of 17,100 US gallons. The car, in what has been called the largest wooden tank car ever built, took 18 months to build. Vinegar is now moved in ordinary tank cars lined with glass, plastic, or alloy steel. Whale belly cars equals. In the early 1960s, the Union Tank Car Company introduced a series of whale belly tank cars which offered increased capacity. These cars carried from 33,000 US gallons in CSOX number 31084 to as much as 63,000 US gallons in GATX number 96,500, which had been conceived as a rolling experiment of sorts. The largest tank car ever placed into regular service, UTLX number 83,699, was rated at 50,000 US gallons. It first hit the rails in 1963. Remained in service for over 20 years. GATX 96,500 is now on display at the Museum of Transportation in St. Louis, Missouri. This behemoth is 98 feet in length, weighs 175,000 pounds empty, and rides on 4 two-axle trucks to distribute the additional weight. It was used to transport such diverse substances as liquefied petroleum gas and anhydrous ammonia. Safety: where AAR couplers are fitted, the Type F coupler is preferred as these are less likely to become separated in a derailment and become a puncture hazard for other tank cars. The Type F coupler has shelves over and under the coupler that prevent the coupler sliding out of position after a derailment. In addition, some types of tank cars have a second end plate visible from the exterior, to further avoid end punctures. It is also preferable if each tap is recessed within the body of the tank so as to present a reduced knock-off hazard during a derailment. Tank cars have been involved in many rail disasters, including the Lacmar copyright Gantic derailment in Quebec in 2013, the Nishapa train disaster in Iran in 2004, and the Viareggio train derailment in Italy in 2009. See also. Notes. References: Heron, Jim. History of the Rail Tank Car E-Train, the online magazine of the Train Collectors Association. Retrieved January 21, 2012. White, John H., Jr. The American Railroad Freight Car, From the Wood Car Era to the Coming of Steel. Baltimore, Johns Hopkins University Press. ISBN 0-8018-4404-5. OCLC 26130632. External links: Rail Wales, Modern Tank Car Homepage, Liquid Hydrogen Transport by Rail, Tank Car Dimensions,